Hello lovelies and welcome to this week's video. This week I'm going to be talking you through my crystal box. So as you can see here, this is my crystal box. I've been using it for years, and this basically contains all of the crystals that I use for myself. Now, this is by no means all of my crystals, because I have crystals dotted around everywhere. I have little trays of them in my bedroom and by my desk and in my handbag and in my purse and all that kind of thing. But these are my kind of ongoing crystal toolbox, if you like. So I thought that it would be good to just take you through a few of my crystals for today and give it a bit of a sort out, because as you can see, it's all a little bit higgledy-piggledy at the moment. So I thought it would be a good idea to maybe categorize them, and maybe you can use that information for your crystal collection as well. So I'm going to start by taking some of them out, and we're going to group them into colours, because I think it's a lovely way to be able to categorise your stones with the colours, because they match the chakras and they match certain types of energy, and it can be really helpful just to know what your go-to is depending on how you're feeling, what chakra you want to pay attention to, so you know which colour to go for if you don't have a particular stone in mind. So I'm going to take out these the pink and the red ones and the orange ones, and we're going to just very quickly skim through all of these. Okay, so we have all of my crystals out there, and I've very loosely, as you can see on the side there, I've very loosely put them into some colour banding. And I think I've got a nice little range here. I'd obviously have my favourites and ones that I may be drawn to more often than others. And also you can see there's probably quite a heavy majority over on the green and the pink here, which are heart chakra crystals, which are ones that I do like, which I am drawn to more often than not. So we're going to categorize these now, and I'm going to put them back in here so that they're really easy to get hold of, and I'm going to run through some of the main ones with you that you may have in your collection, or there may be ones that you want to add to your collection as well. So I'm going to start with the root chakra, which is red. It has everything to do with your grounding, everything to that keeps your inner values, your inner beliefs, your kind of core, the core of your being, the roots of who you are. So red crystals are really good for this, red and dark orange ones. So the ones I have here are, we have some red jasper. I place them in there. I believe that's more red jasper. I have a lot of red jasper actually. Then we have some Breccicated Jasper. I think this is, gosh, now I don't have an encyclopedic memory, so I'll be honest with you right now, I can't remember off the top of my head which, I know this is a type of jasper, but I can't remember off the top of my head what type it is. So I will go ahead and look this up, and I will put it in the comments below of what this one is, because I think it's so pretty and just such a lovely stone. It deserves being looked up. So I know it's a type of jasper, so we'll keep it with those. Then we have some cherry quartz. Now I love cherry quartz because it's a great stone for anxiety, and being a part of the quartz family, it's very healing, it's very uplifting, and just a lovely stone. Now it can come, oh gosh, whoops, it can come in slightly stronger shades of red or slightly lighter shades of pink, depending on the cut that there is. So you can use this with the heart chakra as well, but I generally keep it with the red stones there. I don't think I have anything else red apart from this one. This is mahogany obsidian. So mahogany obsidian, it's a combination of obsidian and then the I think it might be red jasper. I'm not again, it's one I will look up and clarify. But this one, again, is really great for grounding. And because of the obsidian in it, it's really protective. So it really helps with protecting against negative energy, absorbing negative energy and things like that. So we'll keep the mahogany obsidian. I'll pop it in there now, so hopefully we'll have enough room. So those are our root chakra stones. Then moving up to the sacral chakra. So the sacral chakra is the chakra which is just below your navel. And it's a very emotional chakra. It's where a lot of your emotions lie. In women, it's got a lot of connections with fertility for obvious reasons, and it can help with emotional mood swings. It can have any blockages of energy there can have a real effect on your mood and how you feel about yourself. So sacral chakra is one that does need a fair bit of attention. So here I don't have many sacral stones in my box at the moment, because sacral chakra is one of the chakras that I really often need to pay attention to. It's one that gets depleted quite a lot, with me being quite empathetic, being an empath, and in the work that I do, I can spend a lot of my energy which needs to be kind of recharged. So a lot of my I've got a lot of different types of carnelian, which these stones are dotted around as well. So you won't see that many in this particular box because of that. So we have some carnelian, which is an absolutely excellent one for your sacral chakra. And then we have some goldstone. So goldstone is, it connects well on a colour basis with the sacral chakra, but also it's really good for help not only with the emotional side of the sacral chakra, but it's really good for ambition and drive and motivation, and give you a bit of a pick-me-up as well. So we'll pop goldstone in there. Then we move up to the next chakra and we have the solar plexus. So the solar plexus is basically at in the centre of your body, at the bottom of your rib cage, just underneath your breastbone, and that chakra is yellow. So any kind of yellow, citrusy coloured stones go really, really well with the solar plexus. So I have a number of these here. So we have here some yellow calcite, which works well with it. Then here we have some picture jasper. There are an awful lot of jaspers in the crystal family, so this is another set of those. So we have some picture jasper there. We have some ocean jasper, I believe. Again, there's so many jaspers to remember. I believe this is ocean jasper, so again, I will look that up for you. Some plain old yellow jasper there. This is some, I believe that is another form of jasper. I think that is yellow jasper, it's just a different cut. Apologies for my brain letting me down on some of these names today. And then we have a really interesting stone which kind of falls into many categories. It's called morganite. Again, it's a form of jasper, but it's amalgamation of many different colours. So we have, in this piece, we have yellow, purple, we have flecks of red, but you can also get morganite which is all purple with red. You can get it all yellow. It all depends on the cut that you have of that particular stone. So this did I say morganite? I did, didn't I? I don't mean morganite, I mean mookaite. This is mookaite jasper, and this is the amalgamation of lots of different types all formed together. So I use this mookaite for the solar plexus because it is heavy on the yellow on this piece, but it can also be used with the brow chakra because of the purple, which we'll get to in a moment. But mookaite is a great crystal to help you with decision making. It will help you rationally look at all your options, choose the one that's best for you, and help you along that journey. So if you've got a project or maybe a big life change coming up or a big decision to make, then mookaite jasper is an ideal one to have by your side. So I'm going to place that in my yellow box as well. So moving up then to the heart chakra. So as you can see, I have an awful lot of green and pink stones. So you'll notice, well, you may have noticed that of my heart chakra stones here, I don't have any rose quartz. Again, that's because rose quartz is a crystal that I use all the time. So it's basically in all of the little trinket trays around my house that I use. So it's not, doesn't actually live in my box because it's a very active crystal that I use. So that's why there's no rose quartz here, but it is the ultimate heart chakra stone. It has everything to do with love and emotions. So if you have rose quartz, it's an ideal heart chakra stone. So the heart chakra is actually green. So green stones are great for the heart chakra. But because pink stones connect with love, love lives in the heart. So that's why we use pink stones as well. So I have a couple of more pink stones in here, but most of them are green. That one doesn't need to be there. So we have some green agate here, which it's just being green connects with the heart chakra. It's very earthy. It can help with grounding and leveling with the emotions as well. And then we have, try and group some of these like ones together. So then here we have Amazonite. Amazonite is a great stone for healing and feeling calm, and it's also great for prosperity and abundance if you want to welcome that into your life as well. So I'll pop those in there. Then we have some tree agate here. So it's an amalgamation, it's an agate, it's layered stones. Again, it's very nature forward. Helps you connect with Mother Nature. It can help you connect with the earth if you're feeling a little bit floaty, and just works really well with healing for the heart chakra. Serpentine, very similar type of stone. Again, everything that goes with the heart chakra is going to help with love and healing. Then we have some perisiolite, which is slightly paler green. We have some green calcite here. Calcite comes in many, many different colours. So I have some yellow calcite there. I think it's a blue stone that doesn't need to be there. Then we have some moss agate here. Moss agate is a really deep, beautiful green agate stone for healing. That's smoky quartz. And then we have all of these three are the same stone. These are all unakite. I love unakite. I use it an awful lot. It's a great stone for detoxing energy-wise. It's also great for detoxing toxins from the body. It's great if you're helping to kind of just purge negativity and any kind of toxic behaviours you've been around. And if you're trying to detox your body on a physical level, then it brings an energy to support you with that as well. So I'm going to pop these in here. If I can get them, I might have to move up here actually. I don't think they're all going to fit in there, I'm afraid. And then alongside, as I'm saying, the pink stones, I have here rhodonite. So rhodonite is a combination of the rose quartz, but it also has hematite in it as well. So it's not only great for, it helps with love, it helps with healing. It has that protective element in it too, the protective from negative energy. It's particularly good if you have been in a toxic relationship. It's great if you're healing from emotional abuse and things like that as well, because it has this element of protection in it as well as the love stone. So rhodonite is a really great one. So I'm going to tuck those two up there. Then we move up again to the throat chakra. So the throat chakra is blue. So we have lots of blue stones here. I'm just going to move some of these out of the way. We don't really need right now. So blue stones for your throat chakra are all about opening up, having a open communication, being able to express yourself, and being able to express yourself and be content and happy with how you're expressing yourself. So here we have a selection of blue stones. So another stone that I really like to use for the throat chakra is blue lace agate. Not in this box because it's dotted around in all of my other things. But if you have blue lace agate, it's an ideal one for that situation as well. Here we have some banded blue jasper. We have some blue howlite. We have some sodalite, another piece of sodalite there. That's not a blue stone. We have some apatite and some blue gold stone. So this is an element from the gold stone we have there. This one can connect with the throat chakra really helpfully as well. Then going up from the throat chakra, we go up to our brow chakra, our third eye. Now, third eye stones, the purpleness of the brow chakra lends itself very well to purple stones. Now, my absolute favourite crystal ever is amethyst. And it's also my birthstone, being born in February. So I use a lot of amethyst. Again, that's why there's only one in this box, because I use amethyst pretty much everywhere. So it's all over the place. But I do have one piece that I keep in this box. So that's for your brow chakra. And then coming up from there, we go up to the crown chakra on the very top of your head, the crown. And that is all about your higher self. It's where energy enters the body, your connection with maybe your psychic connections, your psychic energy, your connections to spirit and the divine and your higher self. So there's lots of white crystals that we can use here for that. So the ultimate being clear quartz. Clear quartz is always a great one. It's a great all-rounder crystal anyway. Pretty much everyone who has crystals has a clear quartz stone. It's great for cleansing, for positivity, for absorbing negativity and just giving you that positive boost. So there's clear quartz for that. Selenite, very similar again. It's great for boosting psychic energy. So if you're doing card readings or crystal healing, then it's great to have a piece of selenite with you for that. And it's also a cleansing crystal. So if you keep selenite with other crystals, it will help cleanse them as well. Then we have snowy quartz, another great one that works really well with the crown. We have angel aura here. It's a great iridescent stone. When that catches the light, it's absolutely beautiful. I have some clear sea glass, which I found on the beach, which I was just drawn to. So not technically a crystal, but I like to keep that with my white stones. And we have another small piece of clear quartz there. And then this one is a bit of a tricky one to categorise. This is Dalmatian Jasper. So Dalmatian Jasper could potentially be put with the yellow stones for the solar plexus. It could be put with black stones for protection. And it can be put with white stones for the higher self. Most often I would use or recommend Dalmatian Jasper to help people who have problems with sleep. It actually features in my crystal sleep set that I sell because it helps with protection against nightmares, it helps with bad dreams, and it can be really helpful if you are prone to an unsettled night's sleep. So I'm going to keep Dalmatian Jasper kind of between the clears and the black crystals. So coming down now to my black crystals, my dark crystals. Now, there isn't technically one of the 7 chakras that works with these crystals, but there is a secondary chakra called your earth chakra, which you can find basically between your feet, or the soles of your feet, where your body connects with the earth. So when doing crystal healing treatments, this is where if somebody's laid on the table, then I would put these down between their feet, by the soles of their feet, to help with grounding. Very important to do after a healing session, because obviously we've moved a lot of energies around. So black stones are great for grounding, and they're also excellent for protection, warding off negative energy, absorbing negative energy, especially if you're empathetic or you work with a lot of negativity and it's something you don't want to be carrying around with you all the time. So here I have some, I think this is a stone that I've had for so many years. It appears to be a form of agate. It was never identified. It was one I found. So I can't positively identify it, but I use it as a grounding stone because it is black, basically. Which is another great way that you can, when you don't necessarily know what exact crystal you want to go for, you can go for a colour. Then we have some mixed, I believe this is a form, it's a black form of jasper. It's like a banded jasper. I think it's got elements of snow quartz in it, as well as possibly some obsidian. Again, it's one that I have kind of acquired over the years and never really positively identified it, but again, I use it as a grounding crystal because of its colour pattern. Then here we have a very small piece of smoky quartz. Don't have any bigger pieces of smoky quartz in here because, again, I use smoky quartz an awful lot myself. It's around the house because it's great for grounding, but it's also great for helping with anxiety as well. So there's a small piece there. Then this actually probably, if you hold it up to the light, it actually isn't a black stone at all. I had it on the table, it looked like it was a black stone. This is good. This is actually yellow. I think it's one of the banded jaspers, so I'm going to place this in here between the orange and the yellow. Then here we have some onyx. Onyx is a great protection stone again. It's a great grounding stone, and it helps with negativity. And then last but not least, we have snowflake obsidian. So we have the black obsidian, which is all about protection from negative energies and grounding, but then it also has snowflakes of clear quartz in it as well. So it also has that kind of positivity vibe about it as well. So it's kind of a mixture of both. So I'll pop that in there with my other grounding crystals. So there we have it. We have now organised my crystal box into colour categories, which will work really well now depending on which chakra needs attention. It's a lot more instinctive, intuitive when you open the box, to be able to be drawn to the colour, to know where maybe you have a blockage, and then you can focus on that colour and see which particular stone you are drawn to within that area. So this is a great way to organise your crystals if you have loads of them and they kind of get muddled up and you, like me, can't remember what they all are necessarily. The ones that I have that I did mention I wasn't sure on, I'm going to look them up and I will put them in the description, so you can find those out as well. But yeah, I hope you found this interesting. I hope you found it informative. I found it very useful because I now have my crystal box organised, which is something that I've been meaning to do for quite a while. So it's great that I could do that with you as well. And yeah, let me know how you organise yours or how you're drawn to your crystals and what your favourite crystal is that is kind of always your go-to. Like mine is amethyst, it's always my go-to. So yeah, let me know. And I will be back again very soon with another video. Take care of yourselves and I'll speak to you soon. Bye!